Hey people, Indrid here, 3v3, Katrine and Purification Plant, blue team. It's all Orks, should be the green team really. We've got a Warboss here, DanceCommander, walks through objects, very good offense, disruption and support from the front line. Freebooters DLC here. Alongside is desked with a Commando knob, infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you and blows you up. Orky style begins with a twin link shooter. And rounding off the blue Orky team is Venniie as a Mekboy, teleporting hero fighting in ranged combat, puts out some good damage and has a bunch of Orky gadgets. Red team, Gomer Pyle is a Hive Tyrant, a very durable hero, walking through objects, cannot be suppressed, with powerful offense, disruption and support, begins in melee with a basic synapse, as shall call you Gutierrez. Alongside, Gaius Baltar's Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero, walks through objects, cannot be suppressed, with powerful offense and disruption, fighting in melee, Thousand Suns elite scheme. Got some CSM on the field there, there's some corn worship, and rounding off the teams, Grimm is a Lord Commissar. Strong offense and support, fighting in melee, begins with a shield. They are capping the western contested victory point, they have it. Warboss is chasing all the way through, does not care about this victory point right now. How many models did they get? They got one guardsman model off them. All three Orc players with double shooters. What's going on through the mid here? There's a Doom Blast. Looks like the Chaos Lord's already used Kill the Weak. There's some Corn Worship, helping the Chaos Lord into those shooter boys with +2 speed, and gets rid. Pushed all the way through the mid here, did Gaius Baltar. Gonna get a decap on the victory point. Mekboy teleports back to his own power. What is he up to? Oh, putting a turret up. That's cool. Puts an Orky turret to defend his own power. Double termagants here for Gomer Pyle. Hormagaunts made it out okay. Yes, they did. Red team flowing down the west side of the map. Now these two kind of contested, kind of slightly natural wreck points are being taken. The Sentinel can decap points, but cannot capture them. Gets the decap. Oh, didn't get it. Did not get the decap there. But too much Daka came in and they backed off. Big shooters on these shooter boys. Increased range and DPS, and also gives them aiming. What's that? To suppress things. Looters up here for desked, grabbing their VP back in the mid. And Gaius Baltar is still in the field. Got some CSM up. Some worshipping heretics who have an aspiring champion. Gomer Pyle now lumbering down the east side. Gutierrez looking for something to eat for the hive mind. 3 gens up and that turret is there. Doesn't suppress this turret, but it does do decent DPS. And they're focusing on Gutierrez, who charges in. Extended carapace is up, taking tons of damage from Udadaka though. Needs to run, and there's electric armor. Termagants are still staying in there. Took tons of damage. Electric shock, 10 power melee DPS. They got away, so did the Hormagaunts, but they should be able to get through onto the power now. Maybe even turret it or something. West side 2v2 fight kicking off. Lord Commissar with the power sword. Will lead by examples. Got some Catachan Devils on the field, but they have just retreated. See Gaius Baltar backing off now because he's 2v1 basically. Commando being sneaky, goes for the decap. Now should they push Grimm here? Sorry, push Gaius Baltar. Doesn't seem like they want to. We have a combi flamer up for the Chaos Lord. CSM are not quite in useful cover direction there. They need to be the other side of those pipes. They're getting duckered to death. Heretics get into retreat path. And don't actually get any attacks in, I don't think. Gaius Baltar just standing there and destroying things with the combi flamer. We've got looters up, taking down the Sentinel alongside that Commando. Does some good damage with that twin link shooter. Heretics getting through. They're going to go for a cheeky decap here. They are very low. Those CSM are even lower. How do they have 3 models? Chaos Lord gets the cap. And then runs. Catachan's in play so they can disrupt the Commando off the cap here. Looks like they've already used one of their abilities, but they should have the other one. And a Pain Boy on the field for DanceCommander as a heal over time ability that only works on Orks. And some damage over time melee attacks as well. He's a fun guy. Later on he can do surgery and make people explode. But we'll see if he survives that long. Noise Marines up here for Gaius Baltar. Awesome special attack and disruption from those catechins. You saw the lead by example special. And a grenade launcher coming in as well. Also have Aura of Discipline for the periodic heals around the Lord Commissar. Painboy gets away. Shooter Boys with a knob leader still in pain. Here comes the Warboss and he's pissed. Enhanced custom shooters in. And a boss pole. Boss pole's great for the big team fights that you often get on a contested victory point. Just make all of your orcs better. Heretics getting messed up there. It should be alright, I think. Chaos Lord would have been able to save them with Kill the Weak if they really needed to. This yellow buff circle you're seeing, this orangey type thing, that's the buff from the boss pole. So you know when stuff is affected quite clearly, which I like. Looters are going to move up. They are moving up. There's a little tiny bit of cover here on this pipe, but they don't want to use it. Okay. For they are orcs. I bet we'll see Armor of the Inferno in tier 2 then. Chaos Lord trying to get in on the looters. Look at the damage he's taken at that range from the death gun. Goes down. There's another looters back here. Desked with double looters. Heavy weapon squad getting stunned by the Commando. Nicely done. Gets them off the field. Blue team might be able to push through onto natural power here. Painboy's in play as well. What's going on east side? More looters for Venniie. The turret is still there. I'm not sure if they actually did get through on power earlier, Venniie. Getting crippled. That electric shock quite dangerous, but he's got no energy for it right now. Looks like he's not pushing too hard through. Maybe he wants to take that contested point first. It's being repurchased though. Could get a decap on the VP or maybe the wreck point here. Goes for the wreck point, but here comes Gutierrez charging through. Also has warp field now. Special attack immediately knocks the Mekboy off the cap and gets rid of it. I hear a blast master. Indeed it is. I don't think I even saw the Noise Marines firing their sonic blaster once. Did he just get them up in tier 2 and immediately give them that? Desk hasn't gone tier 2 yet. They spent on their shooters and the double looters and burners for sluggers and better combat kit. They spent quite a lot of power in tier 1. Nothing wrong with that. Generally the way to do it actually, although in a 3v3 you can rush those tier 2s with a light power tier 1 and rely on your allies to pick up the slack. Trying to use the warp field and the charge to deal with the looters here. Didn't quite work out. But killed some stuff. Double Termagant stay in play. Maybe we'll see a brood nest on this side. Blast Master gets a decent shot there. But now it's being flanked. And there's a stun bomb. And here come sluggers. Almost killed him. Maybe it would have been a better idea to do hide the boys on the sluggers and just throw them in without the shooters getting involved. Might have got a wipe. Might have got a wipe. But that would have cost a red, of course. Heretics down to 3 hit points. He's trying to get the last burst of damage there, Desk, but couldn't quite manage it. You have some Plague Marines up now for Gaius Baltar. They're just meleeing those shooter boys and slowing them down with their stench just by getting close to them. Being suppressed now. Plague Marines do operate quite well under suppression. Don't get slowed down as much as other units, and they still fire at the same rate. Basilisk Flare coming in. What is the Warboss going for here? The Catechins? Slugger Knob Leader in on the Catechins. There's use your choppers up as well. Tearing through stuff. Everything flees. Maybe get some Ogrins up. Oh, they've gone for the Primaris Psyker. I keep calling him a Sanctioned Psyker. Here he is. He's got that cool area of effect shot there that he can improve with an upgrade. Starts off with a telekinetic dome, but I don't think we're going to see Ogrins. We're going to see a Manticore. I guess the telekinetic dome, if I can say the word, would help buff the Lord Commissar and the Catechins in melee as well. Lord Commissar levels to 2. Those sluggers getting wrecked by those Primaris Psycho shots. Can the heretics get on those sluggers in retreat? Probably not. Here's a war truck. Blastmaster getting a shot, and Gutierrez comes all the way over from the east side to try and get a revive with the shield up. Can they do it? Barely. Now need to run. And Chaos Lord also needs to run. Well played, Gomer Pyle. They've gone tier 3, by the way. They completely skipped tier 2. And I don't think they lost their power. At least not that much. 300 to 453. CSM with Markov Zinch. And he just lost their aspiring champion there. Getting shot to death. Shot to ribbons by double shooters. Fully upgraded double shooters. Down to a single model. Gaius Baltar completely forgot about these guys. And they stopped shooting them. I think they could have killed him there, you know. Venniie stopped shooting that fella. I think it could have wiped him out with one more burst from both of those units. Commando comes running in to tie up the heavy weapons squad. So now they've seen the Manticore for sure. Not sure if it was called out before or if it shot before. Here we go. Not the best shot there. We're trying to catch those sluggers coming in maybe. Warboss is down. Double looters doing their thing. They're just getting shut down by suppression there. They wish they were a Lord General right now to get that suppression immunity armor up. Lord Commissar now with Bionic Eye for Inspired Determination. Probably going to be used mostly on the Catechins. Makes them very, very vicious with the +2 speed and the double damage. 256 to 453 on the VPs. Gomer Pyle with a Carnifex on the way. We have a Weird Boy up for DanceCommander. Stick Bombers, and now double Stick Bombers for Venniie. Single Stick Bombers for Desked. They'll be good. They're always good on a contested victory point, I think. These guys going to the mid, though, to blow up some Plague Marines. Not quite. Did some good damage, though. Stun bombs go out. Allows them to escape, maybe, or then they hit, or rather get hit by a Blastmaster shot. The Orks have the west side right now. Git Source thrown out. He's got the stronger Git Source there. Makes your Git Source stronger. I think it literally doubles the Git Source. Also gives the Pain Boy some improvements, as you saw there. More health and the like. Can they punch through here? The red team. Does he have Legacy Burn? Okay, Armor of the Inferno's on the way. It's a really good Blastmaster shot. We have the Spotter Shell for Vision, allowing the Blastmaster to get some good shots in. Red team get the decap. Weird Boy was not shooting at the VP there to stop the cap. Sluggers getting in. Lord Commissar there though to counter initiate, and there's that Legacy Burn. Not the best hit ever, but it disrupted something. Heretics in trouble maybe. Might need to Doom Blast and run. Well, the Sluggers ran. Heretics still in play. Okay, they survived. They survived it. Noise Marines trying to find a new place to set up shop. Red team still trying to cap the mid. There's a Manticore on the looters. Gets rid of them. Blastmaster with another good shot. Some Corn Worship back there too. A little bit of friendly fire there maybe. Chaos Lord is off the field. But the Commissar's still here. The Psych is still here. They now have double Manticores. Where is the Carnifex, by the way? It's on the east side. Gone for the Stranglethorn. Sluggers trying to finish off Gutierrez. He gets away though. There's that Stranglethorn. Slightly hit them there, which is enough to suppress. Oh. Couldn't quite get the firing animation to finish there, the Carnifex. There we go. Got a pain. Not sure what these sluggers are up to here actually. Spore mines in retreat path. There's a detonation. Maybe could have got some melee attacks. There we go. Almost finished them off. Beamy Death Gun's getting shots though as well. Okay, Carnifex is out of range. Here comes Gutierrez. With no hit points, but he's got some crushing claws. He wants to show them to people. west side is red with a Blastmaster and a las cannon covering it. Orks going for the flank. DanceCommander here with weird boy sluggers. They have Warpath. Yep, Warpath is up. There's that Lord Commissar though. Orks getting disrupted all over the place. Inspired Determination on the Catechins. Warp Vomit nicely used there to shut them down. Sluggers in retreat path. Almost got a Manticore though. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Did they use Call the Boys there? They might have. Shooters trying to make it out. Sluggers also very low. Pain Boy retreats. That was some good orky disruption though in the back lines from DanceCommander. I appreciate it. Weird Boy's still back here. Oh, Weird Boy goes down. Looted tank on the way now for DanceCommander. They lost tons of models. And down goes the Warboss as well. Oh, Knob Squad suddenly. We have a Knob Squad on the field for Desked. Imperial Abyss on those poor shooter boys. From Gaius Baltar, of course. Down goes the Chaos Predator. Gaius Baltar's Predator. Not sure if it had a mark. Another Carnifex on the way for Gomer Pyle. Knob Squad going to have a look in the back lines here. Maybe try to go for the Manticores. Can they be stopped? Catechins are here. And there's the Inspired Determination. They're going to get in there with that power melee double buffed up. Rocks thrown in. Manticores escape it. Some decent hits on the infantry. Yeah, those buffed up Catechins going to be a nice tool to have against the Knobs. No sign of a super tough beam from the Mekboy. Commando Knob is down, has a rocket launcher in hands, looks like. The second Carnifex is unupgraded. 141 to 417. It's going up. Oh, it's coming back to defend the VP. Mekboy got a decap teleporting around. Single cap for the blue team. Massive VP deficit for them though. Oh, the Psycho went down. That's a shame. I'm not sure if he had his ethereal wave. I'm not sure if it shows me the all the upgrades in the unit card. Power being bashed. Tank showing rear armor. There we go. Turn around a bit. Double cap for blue now. Can the Orks come back? Can they stabilize the west side? They're typically not great at that kind of thing. Just constant pressure, pressure, pressure. Which of course they are great at. Especially if you can get knobs up for every player. Battle Wagon on the way for Venniie. Another tank for DanceCommander. These guys, this guy doesn't have the reinforced plating, so he can't knock these guys off the cap. But does persuade them to leave. I think they could have finished that cap. They said had 3 models. Really didn't want to lose a model there, Gaius Baltar. Which may have been smart. I mean, they got a decent VP lead. Knob Squad through the mid again. The Desked. They only have their Knob leader. They don't have Meaner and Greener yet. Still scary as hell. What is this? It's Tyranids. Looking at the power. There we go. Gutierrez now crushing it with his crushing claws. Whole bunch of spore mines. Does that mean both Carnifexes? Nope. This one's a Thornback. Where did the other spore mines come from? Is there a capillary tower somewhere? Maybe. Maybe there was one somewhere. Really wants to bash his power, Gomer Pyle. Carnifex is incredibly far forward. It is a Thornback, so it can charge out. Trying to bash the power there. There it is. Getting shot by Beamy Death Gun all the way. Creates some space. Gets the charge. Nicely done. Can it charge through this though? No, it can't. It can't charge through that wall. That wall is solid as hell. Got his second pred down. Really? There was another Predator. What are they talking about this one? Still 2 Manticores up. Commando is around though. Could go sneaky, sneaky rocket time. Warboss still down over here. Some Gretchens. Repair crew Gretchens. Oh, lascannons there, be careful. They got their reinforced plating? They do. So they can do the boom gun and they get more hit points. Red team go for the decap. Boom gun doesn't knock them down because the shield is up. Lord Commissar almost went down though. Lascannon able to get another shot. That's a good use of the Basilisk Flare there. Help the Chaos Lord finish the cap, and the Lascannon is doing some work. You guys aren't repairing. There we go. 138 to 264. What is this? We have the Beamy Death Gun on the Mekboy now. Big zap gun shot from the Ork Battle Wagon now backing off. Did they get a decap here? I don't think so. There's a capillary tower. I don't think they bashed the power either. Oh, they did decap that wreck point. That's worth something. Let the Galaxy burn. Didn't quite use it quickly enough to mess with the Nob Squad, but then kills the weak them. Can you get a little bit of a Doom Blast there, Heretic Beddies? Nope, just run. Just cut out the Doom Blast bit and run. There's Strip Soul to slow down the Nob Squad. Needs to be channeled by the Primaris Psychodone. He's being shot to death and goes down again. Poor fella. Manticore goes down. I think they're going to lose both of their Manticores here. Yep, both the Manticores down. That was a rough fight for Grimm. Attrition's doing a great job though. And as I say that, they may die. I think they're alright. I think they're alright. Down goes a tank. Mekboy is doing some decent work there. 120 to 244 is the Lascannon survived. And can maybe get a Vanquisher Leman Russ. With double guardsman support. Should be able to deal with that looted tank, that's for sure. And maybe the Battle Wagon if it comes over. 120 to 234. Don't see anything going for the natural victory points right now. Where's the Commando doing? They're over on the west side here. Last Master continues to be a massive pain in the arse. Let the Galaxy burn doing some work. Chaos Lord going for the decap. I don't think they can stop him. Oh, maybe they can. He doesn't have much hit points. Lost the indicator for him. 120 to 218. Hormagaunts. Oh, new Hormagaunts. Maybe it was without number. We have a Venom Brood as well. Carnifex is needing to go to base and heal up. This guy could go to base and heal up as well. He's not close enough right now. Gutierrez is ready to roll. Nob Squad caught out of position. Do they have Mean and Greenie yet? Not sure. Red team have that west side. 2-1 against the Blues. Trying to get through the mid, didn't work out. A bunch of Tyranids here. Can they go straight back through the mid now, Gomer Pyle, onto this? Battle Wagon's kind of low. They've got a Venom Brood in play, Crushing Claws in play. They can threaten it a lot. 97 to 218 on the VPs, 2-1 cap. Can the Blast Master hit the Nob Squad? Just gonna try. Nope, misfires. They got out of range. So I think it aims for a specific model. And if that specific model gets out of firing arc, it doesn't fire. That is a hell of a thing there. Big zap gun shot into a rocks. Beautiful combo by Venniie, I guess. Not sure who dropped the rocks though. It must have been Venniie. Down goes another Chaos Predator. We're doing well against those things. 68 to 218. Heretics are going to die. Indeed they do. Red team having some rough fights lately, but they do have a Leman Russ with a Vanquisher cannon. Needs to be careful though. There's a Nob Squad around, of course. Oh, two of them. DanceCommander has one now. And they're getting their hammers nice and quick. Meaner and Greener is up. These guys do have Meaner and Greener now. Yeah, Commando being sneaky. Was he must have been spotted by the Catechins, or he probably would have tried to get on rear armor. 64 to 218. Warboss decaps. There's a double. Red team really on the back foot here. Another Carnifex for Gomer Pyle. Gaius Baltar struggled to keep his tanks alive. Struggled really to get anything going in tier 3. They could drop a nuke, I think. Yeah, they can drop another nuke. Which might be awesome. Leman Russ versus looted tank. Leman Russ, especially with repair support, should be able to do this. Tyranids trying to take back their VP. Looted tank survives. Those guys had to dodge the stick bombs to keep repairing. Not sure what the Warboss was up to, but he has to retreat now. Battle wagon under threat. Both the Carnifexes just going into melee with it, whether they are melee or not. In fact, this thing's a venom cannon. Just shoot it. Got one of each Carnifex here. Uh-oh. Double beamies. Double beamies. That one charged out just in time. Here comes a bioplasma shot. Nicely done. That is a custom force field up. 64 to 130. I mean, Leman Russ, triple Carnifexes. Red team aren't out of it yet. Orks are doing good with their mobility though. Commando trying to get onto that tank, but is told to leave. Blast Master, can he get another shot before he gets smacked to death? It can. And it's a decent shot, but needs to run. And here come more knobs. Lord Commissar backing the hell off here. Tank needs to get moving, I think. Nice Catechin usage, and there's Inspired Determination. There's Ardboys as well in response. They're still doing huge amounts of damage to those knobs. The Catechins also taking huge amounts of damage though. Can they get away? They cannot. That was a nice combo though. If they didn't have Ardboys up, I think they would have gone down. There was plasma guns, the Leman Russ, buffed up Catechins, and lead by example Lord Commissar. And the knob still tanked it with Ardboys. With Ardboys, I should say. Did they pop their frenzy as well? Maybe they popped their frenzy. 64 to 79, double cap for blue. The Orky Blues. Oh, did they push up too much here, these guys? They're off the field now. Knobs got off the field. Can they get to a VP quickly? Those knobs also off the field. Oh, they got Leman Russ. It was that a looted tank chased it through and died getting it. Defend VP, says Desk. Well, everything ran away, buddy. Here comes a Baneblade for Grimm. Stun bombs miss. Carnifex is taking beamy shots all over the place. Blast Master in trouble. Getting stick bombed, and here comes a sluggers. And they're going to kill him, I think. Indeed they did. Where are the Carnifexes going? They want to fight those knobs apparently. 64 to 43. Decapped west side. Lord Commissar smacking things up. Thought they were just going to let those shooters die, but they are indeed being retreated back towards the mid. Are the Plague Marines just going to fight these guys? No, they're trying to run to the west side, I think. On the VP is the Lord Commissar, but he's eating Dakar, and there's a big kaboom on the Commando knob. 64 to 43. Where did the Lord Commissar's body even go to? It went all the way over there. Imperial Abyss from Gaius Baltar. Maybe could have saved that to stop a cap, but I think they saw a big blob of Orks there and was too tempted. 64 to 43. Carnifexes are still stomping. Oh, here comes a knob squad though. Paroxysm. There's a Neurothrope up somewhere. There it is. Chaos Lord going for the VP, just ignoring the Nob Squad. 1-to-1 cap, it's very close. Let the Galaxy burn, it's a good hit. Nob Squad are on the Chaos Lord though. He needs to use Kill the Weak and then run. Maybe not. He's not running. Now he runs. Another Nob Squad comes in and he runs the hell out of there. Baneblade is up. Guys, Baltar down to 3 units. So I'll get some more Noise Marines up for another Blastmaster maybe. Big rocks incoming, says Desked. They've got tons of resources here, by the way. They are pop capped. They can't get anything else. There's the rocks on the Carnifexes. Beamies also getting shots in. One of the Carnifexes goes down. The rocks didn't seem to do that much, though. Here's another rocks. Making the Baneblade back off. Absolute chaos here. Orks running in on the Baneblade. Mines dropped in. Tyranids formation from Gomer Pyle is a good one. Does that explode the mines? Oh, it doesn't explode the mines. That'll be fun. There's a good Cataclysm as well from the Neurothrope. Look how messed up the Baneblade is getting. Nob Squad are so good against a Baneblade. Just surround it and smack it to death and also get rear armor hits maybe. Down it goes. Strip Soul didn't come in time. 64-5. Looks like the greenskins have it. They Frantic ending. Awesome stuff. He had a Nob Squad each by the end. Also had some flash bits up actually. Back at base. Level 6 Warboss. Kept the enhanced custom shooter to the end. Also had heavy armor. The level 6 Commando with all of the resources. Over 600 power at the end there. They freed up some pop. I think a bunch of models died. Vennie's level 7 mech. Some good beamy action. Level 7 Hive Tyrant stomping around as usual. A level 6 Chaos Lord struggled to keep a tier 3 army up, but did some great work, the Chaos Lord himself. And Grimm with a Lord Commissar started really strong and had a couple of really bad fights, but then recovered reasonably well. Unfortunately, the Catachans didn't make it. I think he had like 3 or 4 Psychers, which was fun to see. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.